And welcome back into the Bob Murphy Invitational. Jamie Vasky, Sam Phillips along with you as we get set for the placing matches coming your way here in just a little bit. Going to start in a couple minutes here. A little longer break as we had a little lunch break, and now we're ready to go with the action and the placing matches. We'll start with the seventh place matches, and then, of course, we'll jump right into the first, third, and fifth place matches before we send you on your way here. Again, update from Iowa City today. What a classic that was. Iowa defeating Iowa State 19-18, the final score. The Hawkeyes winning the Cy-Hawk Series wrestling match earlier today. As we will take a look here at our matchups coming your way, we start at 106 pounds. Two West Delaware wrestlers will go at it at 106 pounds. Wrestling in the championship will be Blake Engel from West Delaware. He'll take on Keaton Zimet, top-ranked in Class 2A at 106 pounds. That'll be for the championship. And wrestling for fifth place will be Tiger Vasky, the West Delaware JV wrestler today, as he will be taking on Jack Dalby Albright for fifth place. 113 pounds, Luke Farmer from West Delaware will wrestle for third place as Luke got a fall in his last match. As Luke will now take on Jonah Cooper of Fairfield for third place. At 120 pounds, Evan Woods of West Delaware is in the championship match as Evan will take on Dylan Ort of Dike New Hartford in the championship match at 120 pounds. 126 pounds, two Hawks wrestling there as well. Stavely Mowry will wrestle in the championship against Brock Beck, of Grinnell. That for the title, and wrestling for fifth place will be Riley Dolan, as Dolan was pinned by Kaiser Engen of Decorah in the consolation semifinal. So Dolan will take on Cody Peniston of DeWitt Central. At 132 pounds, it'll be Ryan Phillips wrestling in the championship for the Hawks, as he will be taking on Jacob Felderman of Davenport Assumption in the championship match. I should specify Stavely Mowry wrestling varsity for the Hawks, Riley Dolan on the West Delaware JV. Also at 132 pounds, Connor Funk of West Delaware is the West Delaware JV wrestler. He will wrestle for seventh place as he will take on Carson Harder of Muscatine. 138 pounds, Mason Gillahan of West Delaware will wrestle for third place. After he lost in the semifinals, he came back and got a fall in 42 seconds over Hunter Northrup of Benton Community, as now he will take on Eli Rose of Grinnell. That was his first match of the day, his second match of the day, as Gillahan pinned Rose in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. They will now wrestle for third place. And on the backside, Casey Geyer of West Delaware will wrestle his second match of the day, as he'll wrestle for seventh place, as he will take on Parker Foley of Davenport Assumption for the West Delaware JV. 145 pounds, an all-West Delaware final, as it'll be Cale Meyer of West Delaware taking on Jaden Payton of the West Delaware JV team. 152 pounds, Mitchell Mangold of West Delaware is in the championship match. He'll take on Brendan Lovestoon of Decorah in the championship match. Wrestling for seventh place is West Delaware JV wrestler Kyle Cole, as Kyle will take on Nixon Frank of Benton Community. 160 pounds, Jared Voss of West Delaware came back with a fall in 52 seconds on in the consolation semifinal for third place. Jared will wrestle for third place here, as he will take on Joe Deckert of Davenport Assumption in the third place match. At 170 pounds, Wyatt Volker of West Delaware is in the championship, as he will take on Brad Cunningham of Dike New Hartford. At 182 pounds, Jack Newhouse picked up a fall in 3 minutes and 36 seconds in the consolation semifinals. So Newhouse will wrestle for third place. He will take on Andy Murphy of Decorah. 195 pounds. Jordan Brees also picked up a fall in the consolation semifinals, as he will now wrestle for third place against Dalton Sell of Muscatine. On the backside, Kieran Monahan Kieran Monahan won by fall in 39 seconds over. He defeated Wyatt Baker of Fairfield by fall. He will now wrestle against Mitchell Machowski, and that is Machowski. They'll wrestle for 7th place. Machowski is the wrestler that Monahan pinned in the first round in 5 minutes and 38 seconds. 220 pounds. Ben Pentland lost his consolation semifinal round. He'll wrestle for 5th place as he will take on Shane Mathias of Muscatine. And running for, he'll wrestle, Cody Wenger, the West Delaware JV wrestler, will wrestle for 7th place as he will take on Dakota Swadek from Decorah. And at heavyweight, Carson Pentland of West Delaware, 1 match today, 1 win, as he'll wrestle in the finals, as he will take on Toga Dessa of Muscatine. And that is a look at our matchups coming your way here in just a little bit as we are getting our announcements. We're going through the introducing. As they're announcing the officials of today's, as this tournament's been going on 46 years, and they're announcing Lowell Teeth, one of the officials, has been here for all 46 of the West Delaware Invitational Tournament. So quite an honor. Sam, I was just saying before you got on here that it was quite a dual meet in Iowa City today, and that's kind of the old Iowa State matchups that you're used to seeing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Lots of fireworks right down to the last period of the last match. It was exciting to watch over the break.
As we're going to get going in the 7th place matches, is coming up right away. It's going to be Connor Funk of West Delaware JV team. He will be wrestling Carson Harder of Muscatine. Take a quick look at the team scores as West Delaware, I believe, has this team race pretty much locked up, as will West Delaware with 254.5 points. Davenport Assumption in second with 174.5. Decorah is third with 147. Red Oak is fourth with 128 points. Fifth place is Grinnell with 125. Muscatine sixth with 122. Central DeWitt is seventh with 119.5 points. Eighth is Bent Community with 71. Ninth is the West Delaware JV team with 62.5. 10th is Dyke New Hartford with 48. And 11th is Fairfield with 39 points. Well, we got action going with Connor Funk of the West Delaware JV team over on mat number 3 as he is taking on Carson Harder. And I believe we saw one of our other wrestlers wrestle Carson Harder earlier today at 132 pounds. I believe it was your brother, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Did Ryan wrestle him? He did, as Ryan pinned Carson Harder in 2 minutes and 57 seconds, as here comes Connor Funk out with an early tail. They haven't given him the takedown yet. He's got that cradle locked up. Coming around the side, they're going to give him 2 there, so Connor Funk, now they're going to wave it off. They're going to wave off the takedown. So no points for Connor Funk, and now he gets himself in kind of a rolly situation, and now Harder's going to come around and pick up a 2-point takedown.
Yeah, Connor Funk got rolled around in there and just need to keep circling before Harder was able to grab his hip and wrangle him up.
So 2-point takedown for Harder. Coming up on deck on mat number 3, it will be Kyle Cole wrestling for the West Delaware JV team. As Kyle Cole wrestling for 7th place, he'll take on Nixon Frank of Benton Community. On deck on mat 1, wrestling for 7th place, will be Casey Geyer. He has not wrestled since he was the very first match of the day against Mason Gillihan, and he has had a bye, so he's been waiting around since about probably a quarter after 11 or 11:30, waiting for his seventh place match. Excuse me, he did have a match on the backside. Check that. He won 12-1 in the consolation semifinals as he defeated Logan Adam of Fairfield. So he has had 2 matches today, waiting for his third match, but still a long wait for Casey Geyer throughout the day. Second period, 2-1 as Funk picked up a 1-point escape, and now he chooses down. He's trying to come around on a reversal. He trails the match 2-1. Now he's going to pick up the escape, and that's going to tie it up 2-2. Minute 40 left to go here in this second period. Connor Funk tied with Carson Harder. Like what Connor Funk's been doing here early on in this match is Carson Harder, and that's kind of been the blueprint for this Hawk JV team today. Just going out there and wrestling hard and consistently going after these kids. You know, even though they're technically not varsity wrestlers, they're going out and they look like varsity.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We saw that out of Funk in his first match against the #1 seed from Davenport Assumption, and now we're seeing him bring against the Muscatine wrestler here in a tie match with him halfway through.
So here we go, 2-2. Minute left to go here in the shot attempt by Connor Funk. As it's fought off by Harder. Now an upper body situation. They're going to go out of bounds with 53 seconds left to go here in this second period. Our official down there is Bill Neighbor. He's been to several of these West Delaware Invitationals and Bob Murphy Invitationals. Interesting fact, his future son-in-law wrestling for third place at the Cliff Keen Las Vegas Invitational. Kanan Storr from Wrestling for Michigan, a former Cyclone.
Funk did a scramble down there on the far mat. Harder was in on a shot, and Funk locked around the body and rolled him through, and now it looks like Harder's going to climb the body and cover the hips for the 2-point takedown. So it's going to be 4-2 in favor of Carson Harder of Muscatine over Connor Funk. We've got 10 seconds left in the second period, and it's going to be Harder's choice when we start the third.
So Connor Funk's going to have to get going here. We haven't seen Funk on top of Harder yet. So like you said, it'll be Harder's choice. He'll go down, and Connor Funk will start right on the left side. Tries to go to that spiral ride to break down Harder. Harder's going to sit out, and I think that's how your brother pinned Harder, was on that suckback.
Yeah. Yep.
And Harder goes right into that sit out. Be an opportunity for Connor Funk if he can catch him when he tries to sit out here, as he's got that looking for kind of like so he's got a ball and chain series locked up with the left arm of Harder, trying to drive him forward. Harder gets his hand free and breaks the grip of Connor Funk. Funk flattens Harder down on the mat. Minute 20 left to go, third period. Connor Funk with a trailing 4-2 in this match against Carson Harder of Muscatine. Again, we're wrestling the 7th place matches first here. 7th place matches will be first, and then we'll come back with the 1st, 3rd, and 5th place matches right after that.
Funk got his hips out front looking for an inside wrist, and Harder was able to pop up into a tripod and sneak away for the 1-point escape. He leads 5-2 over Connor Funk from West Delaware JV. 45 seconds left for Funk to get something going here. There's a shot from Harder to the left side, and he's going to crack down on Connor Funk. No 2 yet. Funk's staying alive here. See if he can get his hips up off the mat.
So Funk trying to stay alive here and finish in 7th place. He's won a match today.
There's the 2-point takedown for Harder, so it's going to be 7-2 with 15 seconds left. Harder has Funk flattened out. Now he comes up to his base. 10 seconds to make something happen. He's going to need a big move, and it looks like Harder's going to take the 7th place victory today.
So Connor Funk, correction, he did not win a match today, but he's going to fall here 7-2. Good effort by Connor Funk, as he will finish in 8th place here today at 132 pounds. And that will bring up Kyle Cole, wrestling for 7th place at 152 pounds. So we'll bring you that match, and then, of course, after that, we'll have Casey Geyer. He'll be up right here to our left on mat number 1. Kyle Cole up on mat 3. And then I believe Kieran Monahan and Cody Wenger will then wrestle for 7th place. More 7th place matches. Here's Kyle Cole quickly out to a takedown. He's got a crossface cradle locked up. And there's the fall for Kyle Cole. Cole with the fall in 25 seconds. So nice job there by Kyle.
Yeah, good match by Kyle. Came out, didn't wait around to just went in, got in on a shot. Good chain wrestling, going from a takedown to a pinning combination there. Got Geyer over here. No score 30 seconds into this 7th place match at 138.
And now down on mat number 3, it's going to be Kieran Monahan. He'll take the mat, wrestling for 7th place here. Casey Geyer still knotted up 0-0, taking on Parker Foley of Davenport Assumption. And we mentioned Kyle Cole, wrestling for the JV. Mitchell Mangold, West Delaware varsity wrestler and senior for the Hawks, will wrestle in the championship at 152 pounds. Shot here by Foley. Geyer trying to down block down on the far side. Mitchell Machowski of Central DeWitt with a 2-point takedown on Kieran Monahan. So Monahan trails that match 2-0. Now a cradle attempt here by Machowski. Again, these two wrestled once already, and it was Monahan getting the win in that match earlier today, winning that match by fall in 5 minutes and 38 seconds.
And there we have 2 points in the 7th place match at 138. That's 2 points for the Davenport Assumption wrestler Parker Foley. Was able to get to the legs of Casey Geyer there. 24 seconds left in the first period. They go out of bounds and we get a restart. And Geyer nearly up to his feet off the restart, but Foley's able to bring him back down to the mat to his base. Foley looking for an inside wrist or 2-on-1 on the left side. Looking to set up a tilt here. 8 seconds left in the period for Geyer to get away.
Down on the far side, still 2-0 in favor of Mitchell Machowski, leading over Kieran Monahan of the West Delaware JV team.
Machowski hits the cradle. He's got Monahan on his back. Monahan's got to get kick in there. He's just barely off the mat. He's got 20 seconds. He's going to give up 3 back points. No pin. And Monahan breaks free, so he'll be down 5-0. We're going to head to the second period with a score of Monahan trailing by 5 points.
He's going to have to get going here. Here's 1 second, and that's going to do it. As Kieran Monahan going to have to get going. Of course, as we mentioned, he pinned Machowski earlier in the day. Has himself in a 5-0 deficit right here.
Casey Geyer started out the second period with some nice explosion. Got to his feet real quick, but just like before, Parker Foley was able to bring him back down to his base. Foley's worked. He's got that cross wrist, that left wrist of Casey Geyer. Now he's digging a half in on the left side with the wrist on the right side. Casey Geyer comes up to a sit out, and he's back down to his base. No more half Nelson for Parker Foley. It'd be a good opportunity for Casey Geyer to get a point here.
Down on the far side, still 5-0. Machowski starting down here in this second period. And he's up to his feet, and he'll take a 6-0 lead. Minute 44 left to go in the second period of that match. And the Hawks will have some wrestlers, a few wrestlers in the finals. They'll also have some wrestling for 3rd place and some for 5th place. So a lot of action coming your way yet here today. The Hawks have wrestled really well in their first tournament out here of the season, as coming out and with a huge lead over Davenport Assumption as we go to the this final round.
Casey Geyer got to his feet there with about 45 seconds left in the second period, and Foley dropped in on his left leg. Geyer threw a whizzer in and wasn't able to get away before they went out of bounds. He's got 35 seconds left in the second period. Geyer trails 2-0.
2-point takedown for Kieran Monahan. down on the far side. He now trails 6-2, and he's going to work. He's got a half Nelson set up. He's got a half Nelson set up on Machowski, and he's going to turn Machowski to his back. He's picking up near fall. If he can readjust and get chest to chest, he's really high. Looking for the fall is Kieran Monahan. He's going to readjust. Monahan looking for the fall. There it is! Kieran Monahan. 3 minutes and 28 seconds. He gets the fall, and Monahan will finish today in 7th place.
2 pins on the day for great way to finish. 3 pins, excuse me. And we're headed to the third period over here in the 7th place match at 138 pounds. Looks like Foley's going to choose down. But we haven't seen Casey Geyer on top. See if he can get some back points here. Working a far knee, far ankle break down to the left side. Changes pressure to a chop. Gets Foley down to his belly for a split second there before he pops back up. Looks like Foley's trying to set up a side roll or a Granby roll there, the way he's grabbing the wrist and circling his hips. And Geyer's riding tough, looking for a chicken wing on the left side now with the tight waist. And Foley's up to his feet. Geyer drops in on his right leg. Whizzer from Foley. See if Geyer can return him to the mat here. And looks like he wanted to go for a cutback double, but lost control of that leg. So we're neutral, 3-0 for Foley over Casey Geyer. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this match.
Down on the far side, we're going to have Cody Wenger take the mat. He'll wrestle for 7th place as he will be taking on Dakota Swadek from Decorah for 7th place.
Foley in on shot on Geyer. Geyer trying to scoot his hips around. He's got a leg underneath. If he could come up, he might have 2 points here. See if he can get his hips around, and Foley comes out underneath. And Foley's got Geyer's leg in his head. See what happens here. Geyer bails and gives up the 2-point takedown. He trails by 5 points with 30 seconds left in this 7th place match.
Down there on the far side, Cody Wenger picks up a 2-point takedown in the first 30 seconds of this match. Again, taking on Mitchell Swadek, or Dakota Swadek, excuse me, as he gets a little high riding here. Swadek did wrestle. It would have been Ben Petlin. Petlin got the fall over Swadek in 2:51. Now a 2-point reversal for Swadek, and he's going to tie this match up 2-2. Minute 10 left to go here in this first period.
Geyer's got 14 seconds left on the restart here. He's down 5. He needs a reversal to his back. Make some magic happen to finish this match. Foley right in a half in a tight waist on the left side. 5 seconds left, and it looks like Foley's going to take this match as Geyer gets to his feet, but he's going to run out of time. 5-0 for Parker Foley over Casey Geyer.
Geyer will finish in 8th place here today. Falling in that one 5-0. Good effort by Casey Geyer today. We've got himself a match, won a match today. A major decision helping that West Delaware JV team as Cody Wenger picks up an escape and a takedown, so he's going to go up 5-2 now, and he's going to tilt set up. He's picking up near fall points. 28 seconds left to go. Cody Wenger, not too often you see a 220-pounder.
That's a nice cross-fish roll out of Cody Wenger there.
Great job by him as he's going to pick up 3 near fall, and he's going to go up 8-2 here, so great job by Cody Wenger. So Wenger with an 8-2 lead as the first period comes to an end. And that's a senior wrestling in the Bob Murphy Invitational. Getting an opportunity.
Looks like Wenger's going to choose down to start the second period. We saw him have some nice escapes, real explosive and quick in some of his earlier matches. We'll see if he can keep that up late in the day here.
And one that didn't count, 2 that didn't count. As Wenger trying to come up here, building his base. As Swadek doing a good job of breaking him down there.
Wenger
as Wanger's going to pick up a 2-point reversal. He's going to go up 10-2 here. Minute and a half left to go, second period. So the Hawk JV picking up some points there with...
Now he's got Swadek in trouble. Swadek tried to turn into him, and Wanger gets a deep half Nelson finish. He's looking for the fall. There it is.
2 minutes and 50 seconds. Cody Wanger will finish in 7th place here today. What I like about that, Sam, is the West Delaware JV climbing quickly back into that 8th place position, as I think they had 61 when we came back or something like that when we came back from break, and right now they trail Benton Community by just 2.5 points.
Yeah, great round of 7th place matches there from West Delaware JV.
Well, that is all of the 7th place matches. They are in the books. We'll take another short break, and we'll come back with the championship matches, as, of course, the placing matches, I should say, as we're started at 106, and I'm not sure what format they're running here, if they're going to keep them all together, or if they are going to, just go for first available. But well, I guess we have. Is this a 5th place match? Oh, this is one more 7th place match. So we will take a short break, and we'll come back with the rest of the placing matches right after this. You're listening to West Delaware Wrestling from the Bob Murphy Invitational right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
Back into the Seedorf Gymnasium. We're starting championship action. Blake Engel in on a shot on top, earning Keaton Zimet of Central DeWitt. No points as Zimet was able to get out of it. And quickly, Engel right back in on a shot. Now a down block in front headlock position for Zimet. He's going to come around and pick up a 2-point takedown as he goes up 2-0 here with a minute 25 left to go in this first period. Great start, though. Great shot by Blake Engel.
Yeah, that's another example of West Delaware wrestlers not backing down to guys with a number next to their name and their ranking. Blake Engel got in on a beautiful shot. Unfortunately, Zimet hit a really top-level ankle pass there to get out of it.
Over on mat number 3, Tiger Vasky wrestling for 5th place as he's taking on Jack Dalby Albright, and it was Tiger Vasky going up early, 7-0. A takedown and a pair of 2-point near fall, or a 3-point near fall and a 2-point near fall, as he's up 7-0. Now a 1-point escape for Dalby Albright. So 7-1 lead for Tiger Vasky. Now a fireman's carry. He catches Albright on his 9-1 plus some near fall. Tiger Vasky down there looking for the fall, and he could have it here as he's got Dalby Albright on his back. As Tiger Vasky looking to finish in 5th place here today. Albright fights off his back. And it's going to be a 3-point near fall. Tiger Vasky goes up 12-1.
While that action was going on, Zymet was able to lock up a leg trick and pick up 3 near fall on Blake Engel. 2 near fall, just got 2. Didn't get a 5 count there. Blake Engel able to fight off and roll back to his belly. He's building base here.
At number 3, Tiger Vasky with a 12-1 lead. And we just talked about the JV team climbing back into the team race as some pins in that 7th place round has the JV team right back in it. A pin by Tiger Vasky would be huge, helping them get right back in it, maybe get into that 8th place.
On our championship mat here at 106, looks like Zymet took down to start the 2nd period. He has a 4-0 lead on Blake Engel, the freshman from West Delaware. Engel rides on the right side, has a nice chop breakdown. Now he's looking for a cradle, and Zymet peeks up. He's up to his feet. Engel drops in on a shot. No points yet. Still Engel in control as he's got Zymet's legs. Zymet trying to scoot away and circle around for a 2-point reversal. And it looks like he's going to get it on Engel here.
Tiger Vasky's going to lead it 14-1. He's going to pick up some near fall, looking for the fall. Either way, he's going to have a technical fall. He's going to pick up 2 more near fall. 16-1. 16-1. Tiger Vasky's going to pick up the tech fall. So great job by him. Finishing in 5th place here today for the West Delaware sophomore, Tiger Vasky.
Talk about putting up points in a hurry, Jamie. 15 points in 3 minutes.
Yeah, just a minute 4 gone in that 2nd period. So Tiger Vasky finishes 5th place here today. The championship match out in front of us is 6-0 in favor of Keaton Zymet of Central DeWitt. Sam mentioned a state place winner last year, and he's got Blake Engel in a chicken wing looking for the fall in our championship mat here. And we are going to go right back into action, so no breaks. They're going to wrestle first available as Engel is on his back trying to fight. Zymet looking for the fall. He's going to get 3 near fall for sure. As our official looking close, Engel doing a great job fighting off his back. And there's the fall. 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So Blake Engel will finish in 2nd place here today, and that's a pretty good effort for your first time out in the Hawk Invite.
Yeah, not to mention you got to be the first West Delaware wrestler to wear the new final singlets.
They are pretty sharp. They're a white singlet. White singlet with the West Delaware across the front and the WD down the back. As Engel will finish in 2nd place. Tiger Vasky with that fall finishes in 5th place here. So good showing today by the West Delaware 106-pounders. West Delaware JV team has retaken 8th place over Benton Community. 75 points for the West Delaware JV and 74 points for Benton Community. So like to see the Hawk JV team stay in that 8th place spot here for a little bit. Well, we're waiting for the 3rd place match to wrap up here. That features Austin Wilkins of Decorah and Ethan Forker of Davenport Assumption. And then we will have Luke Farmer from West Delaware in the 3rd place match as he'll take on Jonah Cooper of Fairfield. Stay with us. You're listening to the Bob Murphy Invitational right here on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around on their patio facing the Whitewater Park. Rio Blanco features daily specials and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we're going to get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Mormon Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
And welcome back into the Seedorf Gymnasium as the up to 113-pound third-place match. It's going to be Luke Farmer from West Delaware as Luke taking on Jonah Cooper of Fairfield here in this third-place match at 113 pounds.
Farmer in, looked like he had a carry attempt to the left side there, and he's going to drive Cooper out of bounds. We're back neutral, a minute 37 seconds left in the first period here. Good attack by Farmer. See if he can hit it in the middle of the mat. Farmer working inside tie. Pushing a lot, but he's doing a good job not just walking right into Cooper as Cooper backs up. There's a shot from Farmer. Drops in on the right leg of Cooper. See if he can turn the corner here. Looks like Cooper might slide out of bounds again. Cooper fighting that off. And Cooper circles in bounds. The left elbow of Cooper and the right thigh. And they're out of bounds. We're back neutral, a minute and 3 seconds left. 0-0 here in the third place match at 113. Luke Farmer doing a pretty good job controlling the ties so far in this match. Hasn't been able to complete an attack yet. There's some good motion. Looks like a collar tie from Cooper. There's a nice elbow pass attempt from Farmer. Can't quite shake that collar tie from Cooper. And Cooper looks to shoot Farmer off the mat. There's a nice reshot by Luke Farmer. In on the single leg. And he elevates him as Cooper hits on the mat. Oh, that looks like 2 points. There it is. Luke Farmer keeps his knees and toes in bounds as Cooper tries to scoot out, and he gets a 2-point takedown.
Great job there by Farmer, keeping his feet in bounds. Keeping his feet in bounds and picking up the 2-point takedown. 20 seconds left to go here in this first period. And now up to his feet is Cooper as Time's going to wind down here. See if Luke Farmer can hold on, and he does. So 2-0 lead as we go to the second period.
Farmer's choice, he defers, and it looks like Cooper's going to take down. 2-0 lead for Luke Farmer, like we said, on the strength of that nice single leg takedown on the edge in the first period. So Cooper right up to his feet. Farmer drops in on the leg again, and he's got Cooper back down to the mat. Not out of the woods yet, as Cooper might be able to kick out. We'll see. Now we got Farmer looking for a cradle. He's got the knee. Cooper's working a shin with her. There, Farmer swims, gets the head. He's got the head. See if he can lock his hands up for a cradle here. He's got Cooper in trouble. Looks like he gets the hands locked. And he can crunch down on this cradle. There it is. Oh, Cooper rolls through. Farmer still has the cradle locked up, and Cooper is able to peek out and get a 2-point reversal.
Yeah, had it locked up. Like he said, he got it in there, Sam, and he tried going so fast once he got that cradle locked up. He didn't make sure he settled in beforehand. As we're going to move up to 120 pounds on the championship match, it will be Evan Woods of West Delaware, as he'll be taking on Dylan Ort from Dike New Hartford. As Ort, the number 3 seed, he defeated the number 2 seed TJ Fitzpatrick in the semifinals, 9-4, the score of that match.
And there, Farmer gets to his feet on the edge of the mat out of a sit back, but Cooper pulls him out of bounds, and so we're still tied up in this match 2-2 with 41 seconds left. We get a restart here in the second period.
They go out of bounds in the championship match. Woods and Ort. Again, Ort from Dike New Hartford. Woods from West Delaware. Evan Woods, the junior. Dylan Ort, just a sophomore, got himself into the championship match. 113-pound championship match. You know, when we saw Dalton Gosselink from Grinnell defeat Luke Farmer, we said he was a pretty solid kid. He won the championship over Jonathan Earp of Red Oak. 8-6, the final score in that one.
Earp came in ranked at 106 today, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wrong bracket. We wrote them down somewhere.
We've got blood time here in the 113-pound third place match. We're still tied at 2 in the second period between Farmer and Cooper from Fairfield.
2-point takedown on the center mat for Dylan Ort over Evan Woods. He leads 2-0. 45 seconds left to go in the championship match at 120 pounds. As Ort trying to wing up that left side of Evan Woods. As now he's going to try to just tilt him over, and he's going to pick up a 1 count off of that tilt. As an inside wrist now, looking for an inside wrist is Dylan Ort. As Woods having all that's that forward pressure right now that Dylan Ort is bringing.
Yeah, he's got Woods on his belly, but Ort's still really working hard, driving with his toes, and he nearly gets a 1 count again on that same little cheap tilt there, and it looks like time's going to run out in the first period.
So 2-0 lead for Dylan Ort over Evan Woods. As we get all the blood cleaned up on mat number 1 with Farmer and Cooper. That match tied 2-2, 10 seconds left to go, second period.
Cooper keeps circling out front looking for a butcher here. Farmer's got Cooper's leg. We've got 3 seconds left. Looks like we're going to go to the third period, 2-2. And it's going to be Farmer's choice. Let's see what he picks.
Second period here in the championship match, as Evan Woods chose neutral to start the second period.
And Luke Farmer takes neutral to start the third period. I like that choice, Jamie. He had a nice takedown in the first. Wasn't quite able to get away after the second period. So I expect Luke Farmer to go out and try to take the lead here on his feet.
So here, still 2-0 in the championship.
Farmer in on a carry. He's got the left elbow of Cooper, and he hits that carry to the right side. Here he comes. He had the thigh. He's got Cooper going to his back. That's a 2-point takedown for Luke Farmer. He takes a 4-2 lead. See if he can keep that elbow and get some back points here. and it slips out. Oh, well, that action was going on. We had Evan Woods pick up the fall out of nowhere in the second period, and he's your Bob Murphy Invitational champion at 120 pounds.
Evan Woods with the fall in 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Can't even, I think that's the second or third time that's happened to us today. You look down for a half a second, and the Hawks have, maybe we'll just quit watching them the rest of the day.
These guys do quick work.
But congratulations to Evan Woods, as you mentioned, the Bob Murphy Invitational champion here today.
So it looks like Cooper picked up an escape over here in the third place match at 113. So that's a 4-3 match in favor of Luke Farmer. 45 seconds left to go. Be nice if Farmer could pick up another insurance takedown here in the third period. Our championship match at 126, we have Stavely Mowry, who is able to pick up a defensive fall in the semifinal, and he will be taking on Brock Beck from Grinnell.
Brock Beck, a very good wrestler for Grinnell.
Over here in the third place match, Cooper shoots Farmer off the mat, and that's going to be a stalling warning. First one on Luke Farmer in the match. There's Farmer getting back on the offense, shooting to that right side single leg again. Hasn't quite cut the corner yet. He's got his hands locked around Cooper's knee. Cooper doing a good job of stuffing the head. See if Luke can spin around here.
Brock Beck ranked number 7 at 120 pounds for Grinnell. He's going to almost picked up a takedown, but great job there by Stavely Mowry.
Oh, and over here in the third place match, Luke Farmer held on too long to that leg, and it looks like Cooper tips over, and he's going to pick up a takedown and 2 near fall to win the match 7-4 at the last second. So Farmer's going to take 4th place today.
Yeah, Luke Farmer losing that match 7-4 on that last second gasped effort by Jonah Cooper. So he'll finish 4th, as Sam just said. Still 0-0 in our championship match with Stavely Mowry and Brock Beck. 30 seconds left to go in the first period of that one. As Stavely, he's just long and lanky enough that he just creates so much trouble for other wrestlers at 126 pounds. We saw that a lot last year in the success that Stavely Mowry was able to have.
In addition to that lankiness, he usually does a pretty good job of keeping head control. I think that's what Brock is having the most trouble with right now.
As the first period will come to an end, 0-0 between Stavely Mowry and Brock Beck. As second period, it's going to be Beck's choice as Mowry deferred over. Beck is going to choose down here to start this second period. See what Mowry can do on top here. A switch attempt by Beck. Fought off nicely by Stavely Mowry. He's going to try to chop the right arm of Brock Beck. Does a great job of doing so, as Beck doing a good job of continuing to keep motion going here as he reaches back and grabs the leg of Stavely Mowry. Stavely does a nice job fighting that off, grabs the left wrist and drives forward near the edge of the mat. They're going to go out of bounds.
No, not yet. But he gets Beck broken down to his belly. Looks like he might have a ball and chain halfway locked up, and then now they finally go out of bounds.
Minute 27 left to go in this second period. Still no score. Championship match at 126 pounds. Stavely Mowry, a sophomore from West Delaware, taking on Brock Beck, the junior from Grinnell.
Another switch attempt off the whistle from Brock Beck. Mowry follows him. Beck gets up to his feet, and Beck's going to reach in and try to grab Mowry's leg to shake him off. Mowry does a good job of bringing him back down to the mat there.
He was getting almost in that position of where you almost let him go, as Beck now turns and faces Stavely Mowry and picks up a 1-point escape. So Beck takes a 1-0 lead here with a minute left to go here in period number 2.
Nice elbow pass there by Stavely Mowry. Beck pulls the leg back, but good movement there.
So Mowry with his back to the edge of the mat.
There's a duck under attempt of Grinnell. Stavely Mowry, good job stuffing the hips. He's nice sprawl there. He's got Brock Beck extended. See if Stavely Mowry can keep sliding down. Slide, break the grip of Beck, and we get a stalemate.
Stalemate will stand them back up with 30 seconds left to go in this second mat number 1. We're going to have Riley Dolan wrestling for 5th place here at 126 pounds.
Nice low-level shot by Riley Dolan. Snags an ankle. Now he comes up with it. We'll see. Got a little bit of a flurry here. DeWitt wanting to roll around. Riley Dolan says, I can roll too, and comes around. Just needs to get his hips around. And there's the 2-point takedown for Riley Dolan.
Second period over in our championship match. Stavely Mowry, the West Delaware varsity wrestler here today, trailing 1-0, and Mowry will go down to start the third period. Trailing, again, 1-0. Riley Dolan, the West Delaware JV wrestler here today, is taking on Cody Peniston from DeWitt Central. And in our championship match, the legs will come in, the cross-body ride from Brock Beck, and he's going to wrap up those arms. It looks, the kids, you can tell the kids that are so good with the legs, because it looks like the bottom guy should just be able to shuck him off and come out the back door, but they're so good at wrapping up those arms, and that's what Beck is doing right now. He's going to go to a power half on Mowry, and now we're going to get potentially dangerous. So an opportunity for a restart here for Stavely Mowry. We reset. He's going to ride the left side. Mowry up to his feet. Crossbody ride comes in. He's going to return Mowry to the mat. Mowry's trying to come up.
If Mowry can shake him off here. Brock, like you said before, it looks like he's overextended, but he's grabbing those arms of Stavely Mowry to keep him from being able to post up and get real high in that tripod.
And maybe see a tripod roll. He's got to shake him here to start moving. We're going to get potentially dangerous as Beck comes off the mat. 55 seconds left to go, third period. Mowry trailing 1-0, having a hard time coming out from underneath of Brock Beck. As right away, Beck throws those legs in. Like to see Mowry get his elbows in.
Yeah, if you can catch one of those legs coming in, you know it's happening. There it comes again. Mowry up to his feet. Brock Beck up on top. Mowry has a chance to cut away and turn. He's got a chance here. Let's see if he's got his hips away. Beck drops in on the legs. Still no change yet.
Now a scramble situation here for Mowry as he's trying to cast himself around the backside of Brock Beck. He's in between the legs of Brock Beck. It should be locked hands there as Beck is still on top. And now he's going to go cross body ride, and Mowry's going to come out the backside. 2-point reversal for Stavely Mowry with 15 seconds left to go. He takes a 2-1 lead. Now he gets a little high. Beck turns and faces him. A 1-point escape for Brock Beck. And with 5 seconds left to go, he's going to pick up no takedown yet, no point.
Mowry cleaning that leg. We're going to overtime, folks.
Overtime.
Just when it looked like Beck was going to get around Mowry with the iron grip holding onto that leg.
And now we're going to talk. Coach Litter's going to head to the
Dolan looking for the fall over here in his match against Pennington, and he picks it up. That'll be a fall in 2 minutes and 29 seconds for Riley Dolan to take 5th place.
The WDJV staying strong here and picking up from Riley Dolan. So we're going to have overtime here. It's 2-2 with Beck and Mowry.
And it looks like Coach Litter is asking about that locked hands you saw, Jamie. I don't think we're going to get it.
That, and I don't know, I think Coach Payton was wondering that too, is, he never did. They were still on their knees when he gave the escape.
Yep. So we'll see. We've got the assistant ref and the head official here conversing. See what they're going to make as the call. But we've got over here at 138 in the what place match do we got there? Mason Gillahan, and he is wrestling for 3rd place.
against an opponent he already wrestled, Eli Rose.
Yeah, after that great quarterfinal match that saw Gillihan with the come-from-behind pin.
And now the Grinnell head coach is out in the center talking with our two officials. As Coach Litter went out to discuss with our two officials.
Gillihan goes out of bounds in his match. They're back to the middle. No score yet at 1:38 there. Mason Gillihan has a minute and 12 seconds left in the first period against Eli Rose, who is also from Grinnell.
Grinnell, Brock Beck, pleading his case to the officials now.
Looks like they're going to give this to Mowry.
They might give this to Staveley Mowry. They might take away the escape point as both officials, both coaches, and now Brock Beck trying to plead his case to the officials. As Staveley Mowry over in the corner with Coach Pat Phillips. As Coach Litter's still at the head table.
Looks like Gillihan gave up a takedown to Rose. Rose going back to those, throwing the legs in like we saw earlier, really torquing on Gillihan's shoulder. See if Gillihan can fight it off. There's a 2 count. Gillihan rolls through. Could get a reversal here if he can get his arm free.
Gillihan, of course, with the this match earlier against Eli Rose.
He's putting Rose in trouble. We got 2 backs for Rose, so it's 4-0. But Gillihan's got him in trouble with 8 seconds left. Still no points for Gillihan. And looks like we're going to finish the first period 4-0 for Eli Rose.
And that was a fall by Gillihan in 2 minutes and 37 seconds the first time they wrestled. Thinking about this in this championship match.
This is one of the longer decisions that I've seen. So it looks like, I didn't see whose choice it was. Somebody took neutral over here in Gillihan's match. I'm guessing that was Rose. He's gotten a takedown in both of their matches, but I didn't see.
And still discussing what's going on over here. We'll stay with Mason Gillihan until we get the call from our official. Coach Litter, I'm still pleading this case over here.
We've got a third official that's entered the conversation. And Mason Gillihan takes Eli Rose out of bounds. No points. There's a nice shot off the whistle from Mason Gillihan. Gets pulled up to a body lock. Now Gillihan's got an overhook, and he's trying to bundle the arms here.
So they're gonna put 10 seconds back on the clock here. They've got the score on this. They've got it as 1-1. Gillihan is down.
So we have. They must have gone with the locked hands, and then they decided if they called locked hands, then they had to stop the match. So that must be what the compromise they came to there. So it looks like, and as I'm talking about that, we've got a nice pancake from Mason Gillihan. He's looking for the fall. I think he's got it. That left shoulder might not quite be down. Official looking close. See if he can get around and see it. Mason Gillihan looking for the fall. There it is. Mason Gillihan's going to take 3rd place here today.
Gillihan with the 3rd place finish with a fall. And we're back to action in the center mat.
And Beck's just throwing in the legs every time Mowry stands up. If Beck throws in the legs before Mowry stands up, then it's falling on the bottom guy. If he does it after, then it'd be falling on the top guy.
So we are, after all of that, we're going to go to overtime, just where we were at anyway. As we're in overtime here. Staveley Mowry and Brock Beck. Mason Gillihan with the fall. He will finish in 3rd place. And here we go, overtime of the championship. 40 seconds left to go, just 1 minute. We're going to get a stalemate. Stalemate is with 40 seconds left.
Staveley Mowry with a good job getting Brock Beck into that front headlock. I'd like to see him bounce him there, see if he can get around for 2, as Brock was just kind of clinging on, trying to slow down Mowry. We've got Mowry with a collar tie on the left side. Beck coming with the over tie over that elbow. nice change pressures. The wrestling room, they call that the steering wheel, where you're going from inside tie and club on one side to the other side. Not able to get an angle out of it, though, as Maury's got looks like Beck's going to try a little boot scoot, and looks like we're heading to the tiebreakers.
So no score after overtime. Still 1-1. And it'll be Maury's choice. He's going to defer over to Beck. Beck will choose down. It's going to be very important that Maury ride him out here.
Yeah, absolutely.
As quickly up to his feet is Brock Beck, and he's going to turn in. He's going to pick up a 2-point reversal, and he's getting near fall points. He's going to get a reversal and 2 near fall. So he will go up 5-1 here.
Got to keep wrestling here if you're Stavely Maury. Get another point here, put a dent in that. You got 30 more seconds to try and come back in this match after this period. He's looking for a defensive fall as Beck pulls him out. And no points. Maury nearly had to escape there at the end of that period.
So now one more period. Maury's going to choose down. So Maury will be down here. 30 seconds on the clock. Here come the legs by Brock Beck. Maury's trying to grab the right leg of Beck. And whatever he wants to do, he's going to have to do it in a hurry as Beck has those legs in.
Down to 15 seconds now. Beck taking him back. Maury tripods up, and it looks like he's going to get one here. Beck cuts him loose.
1 point escape.
Seconds left for Maury to make something happen. He's got to go now.
5-2 is our score.
And it looks like he's nice elbow pass attempt, but he's not going to be able to close the gap as time expires. It's going to be a 5-2 double overtime victory for Brock Beck over Stavely Maury. Great match by Maury.
So Beck wins the title there at 126 pounds. Maury will finish second. Riley Dolan of West Delaware finishes in 5th place for the West Delaware JV. As we will move up to 132 pounds, it'll be Ryan Phillips from West Delaware in the championship match, taking on Jacob Felderman of Davenport Assumption. Connor Funk of West Delaware
Another shot off the whistle from Phillips, as we've seen in a lot of his matches today. Gets stuffed, isn't able to get past the hands of Felderman.
And we saw Connor Funk wrestle Jacob Felderman to a 7-5 match earlier. So kind of already, for the coaching staff, already seeing what Felderman has.
Felderman working an underhook on the left side. Ryan clamps down on that overhook. Felderman goes for a shot, and they circle out of bounds. No points. We're neutral here. 1.5 minutes left in the first period.
Here at 132 pounds.
Felderman working that 2-on-1 to the left side. Ryan gets his wrist free and goes up to an underhook there. Felderman's got head position, though. Be nice to see Ryan shuck and get over to that side. Unless he can set up a sweet single or something out of this. And there's a lefty high crotch attempt from Ryan Phillips. And it's stuffed, and we're back into the collar tie.
1:04 left to go, first period.
Slide-by attempt by Felderman. Good job circling out of that by Ryan Phillips, and then a reshot by Felderman, and they go off the mat.
So 1:01 left to go. Championship match, 132 pounds. Ryan Phillips, high crotch attempt by Ryan Phillips there. Fought off now an underhook by Phillips on the left side of Felderman. As these two wrestlers tied up here. Felderman actually had a close match in his semifinals match, too, against Wyatt Bishke of Benton Community. 9-8, the final score of that one. Coming up, no West Delaware wrestlers on deck, as Phillips and Felderman, the main attraction right now for the Hawks, is could be one of those battles that you see. That's going to 15 seconds left.
Felderman gets in on an ankle. Ryan with the shin wizard here. He's got 10 seconds. Felderman trying to turn around behind. Ryan whizzering hard. Felderman elevates. He's got Phillips' leg, and he's going to pick up 2 points on the edge with a second left in the period. Nice trip to finish that single leg.
Yeah, finish that with 1 second in that period. So Phillips, it'll be Felderman's choice to start this second period, and he's going to go down.
Phillips changes pressures and breaks Felderman down. Looking for a chicken wing on the right side. Switches to a nice hard cross face. Looks like he's got the elbow of Felderman. He's got that left elbow. Looking for a cross face cradle. Nothing yet. The cross face flips off. Felderman back up to his base.
A chicken wing on the right side now for Ryan Phillips. He's going to go right to that half Nelson on the left side. We saw him do this earlier in a situation where he ran the wing and ended up with the half Nelson. Opportunity here as he drives that half Nelson in deep on the left side of Jacob Felderman. Felderman just based out on the mat as Phillips still with that chicken wing on the right, half Nelson on the left.
Felderman's hips getting away there. Ryan's got to come back and reload, I think, and that's what he does. Cinches up that wing on the right side a little bit tighter as he covers the hips and digging that half on the left again.
As Phillips trying to pull that chicken wing right back, and I think Felderman, and we're going to get a potentially dangerous as that chicken wing got a little bit high from Ryan Phillips. A minute left to go, 58 seconds to be exact here in the second period, as Phillips trailing in this match 2-0.
Phillips changes pressures on top again, goes with the ankle on the left side, then goes to the chop breakdown on the right side. Into that cross face. He gets the elbow again. Let's see if he can make something happen here out of it. It looks like that cross face keeps sliding off the elbow. Looking for wrist control now and getting that chicken wing on the right side of Felderman. He's really struggling to get up. Looks like we were going to have a stalling call. Did we get a stalling call on bottom there, Jamie?
I didn't see it. A cross face coming from Phillips on the right side of Felderman. I did not see. I don't think they gave him a stalling call. As Phillips still fighting here, 8 seconds left to go. It'll be Ryan Phillips' choice to start this third period. See where he goes here, is trailing 2-0 as we go to the third period. He will go down to start the third. Felderman.
We've seen Felderman fade late in matches earlier today, so we'll see if conditioning becomes a factor in this third period after Phillips riding Felderman out for the entire second period.
As Felderman will come and ride the left side of Phillips. Phillips still up on his base, is hooking the ankle. That left ankle is Felderman, and here come the legs. That cross body ride on the right side.
See if Ryan can push that leg of Felderman and scoot his hips away. He's got a little bit of separation now, but that power half of Felderman keeping him on top, and he's able to flatten Phillips out here. And he's got to wiggle his hips. Felderman's got two legs in.
Yeah, double.
Felderman seems content to just hold both wrists with both legs in and not work for any type of spinning combination.
As we get a stalemate here with 1:26 left to go. Jacob Felderman leading Ryan Phillips 2-0 here. Championship match, 132 pounds of this year's Bob Murphy Invitational. Phillips turning in and trying to face Felderman. Felderman trying to hold him off as Phillips trying to come up to his base. And right here, Felderman's not doing anything. He's just holding on. Now a cradle attempt. Phillips is going to turn in and grab the leg and pick up a 2-point reversal. Ryan Phillips ties this match up with 1:08 left to go in the third period.
You're Ryan Phillips. You got to keep working hard on top here. I think I saw Coach Voss tell Ryan that he did get Felderman has been warned for stalling in between periods. And Ryan's got him buried with that crossface as a tie match. Oh, he's got the knee posted, it looks like. If he can lift that shoulder and dip it, lock his hands for a crossface cradle.
He's got the crossface and he's got the hand posted. Just looking to get the turn here and, like you said, lock it up. See if Phillips can come out here. Just 32 seconds left to go here in this, and Felderman just flat out on the mat, not even attempting to come up here. We're going to get a stalemate. So a stalemate here with 24 seconds left to go here in this third period.
Felderman with a switch attempt and up to his feet and a roll as Ryan chops. He follows him well. Ryan's got a chicken wing on the right side.
And he's going to
he's got to be careful here. He's got to get his hips back.
Takes a big step. Felderman fights it off, and a tilt attempt coming from Phillips. And with 6 seconds left to go, he still has a chance. Big step coming out. Goes a back point. He's going to get near fall. He's going to get a near fall from Ryan Phillips. 2-point near fall. And Ryan Phillips is going to win this match 4-2 to take the title from Jacob Felderman. As the home crowd loves it, Ryan Phillips, your Bob Murphy Invitational champion, here at 132 pounds. That one there was worth the price of admission.
Yeah, that was an exciting one, Jamie.
What a match for Ryan Phillips. A reversal in the third.
And I believe that avenges a district loss from 2 years ago where Felderman was able to advance to the state tournament.
So Ryan Phillips winning the title there, as I believe we'll have a short break as the Hawks will have Cale Meyer and Jaden Payton facing each other on deck on the championship match. Jared Voss on deck on mat number 3. So we'll take a short break. We'll catch our breath and come back with a couple more matches coming your way. Right after this, you're listening to West Delaware Wrestling from the Bob Murphy Invitational here on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information, Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Chester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
This is Dr. Tim Collier from Dental Associates of Manchester. We take pride in the environment we provide our patients with a caring attitude and unsurpassed comfort. For the kind, compassionate, and competent dental care you deserve, call us at 927-GRIN. Dental Associates of Manchester, creating healthy smiles for life.
Whether you're thinking of buying or selling your home, give Homefront Realty a call. We are here to be your advisor, negotiator, and facilitator facilitator in the real estate game. Homefront Realty will spend your time cheering on the Hawks. Call Homefront Realty at 927-2111.
Jay's Auto Supercenter in Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. That's Jay's Auto. Customer satisfaction is our number.
Jay's Auto! This is Jamie Vasky from Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester. For residential or commercial plumbing, cooling, and heating needs, and top-quality Lennox furnaces and air conditioners, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street, Manchester, or call 927-2232.
Family fun and great food await you at Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar. Come out for a fun night of bowling or watch the big game on their 10-foot HD big screen. And of course, great food and your favorite beverages. Lightning Lanes Family Center and Captain and Tennille's Sports Bar on East Main in Manchester.
Farmers Savings Bank proudly supports all area athletes and their coaching staff. For all your banking needs, visit them in Colesburg, Elkport, Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, and Aurora, or online at farmersavingsbank.com. Member FDIC.
If you are in need of rental equipment such as skid loaders, high-reach forklifts, and man lifts, contact Jason at Moyle Rental Services or check out our website at moylerentalservices.com. Moyle Rental Services of Manchester wishes all area athletes and coaches the best of luck.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
Back into the Seedorf Gymnasium along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick.
J&D Catering and Suites in New Vienna.
Jamie Vasky, Sam Phillips back along with you as we're going to the third place match at 160 pounds. We're going to have Jared Voss from West Delaware. As Jared taking on Joe Deckert from Davenport Assumption in the third place match. And then right here on our middle mat, we're going to have the 145-pound match with us Delaware wrestlers. And Cale Meyer. Cale Meyer, the number one seed in the tournament. And Jane Payton coming in. Payton coming in, basically unseeded. Here in the championship match. Should be a good one here. Don't know how the two of them do in the wrestling room, but it should be a good one to watch here in the finals as two similar singlets as, of course, the Hawks in their championship white singlets, new singlets this year. Over there on the far side, still no score with her 1:15 left to go in the first period. So no matter what, there will be a Hawk as a champion at 145 pounds. We do know that.
I'd put my money on it. You got Jared Voss working on getting him extended. He's got the ankle, and now he flattens him out. Let's see if he can get around there. He hooks the ankle, and that's going to be a 2-point takedown for Jared Voss. Takes the lead with 50 seconds left in the first period.
Yeah, nice job there. Like you said, by Jared Voss taking the lead. As he leads it 2-0 with 35 seconds left to go, and he flattens Deckard out, trying to pick up some near fall, kind of had Deckard kind of sitting on his hip there a little bit. Deckard doing a nice job of flattening out here, not letting Voss come up with any kind of turns here. As just 18 seconds left to go, as Voss with the leg in that kind of that high thigh ride. He's going to tilt out of that.
Yeah, Voss riding. He's got the high thigh. Looks like the knee slipped out of his figure four there. So turn, and we're going to head to the second period with a 2-0 score in favor of Jared Voss. Out in the middle, Matt, no score, a minute and a half into the 145-pound championship match between Jaden Payton and Cale Meyer.
Of course, you got Meyer, the sophomore for the Hawks. Payton, the freshman. And, earlier we saw in the match, I think your dad, and who was the other one in the corner for the, was it Mangle? No, there was two other Hawks that wrestled each other earlier.
Oh,
Engel and Vasky. Yep. Now we got the two dads sitting in the corner of this match.
Right next to each other.
Yeah, right next to each other. Not opposite corners. It's Dale Meyer and Mitch Payton both in the corner. Again, similar as before. Neither one of them, I think they're just letting them go. I don't think they're going to look to, it's such habit to look in the corner and ask the coach what to do, but I think they're treating this as a wrestle-off here.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get any help from the corner.
Yeah, both coaches just kind of sitting there.
Joe got in on a couple nice single legs. Jaden did a great job defending those. Looks like Payton took down to start the second period. He's up to his feet right away. Meyer working a lifting return.
And I think it's the quietest we've heard the Hawk crowd all day.
Right.
Similar to the coaches in the corner, the fans don't want to really show any favoritism either, and nobody really cheering other than Jared Voss wrestling down on mat number 3, and he's looking to come out and shake Deckard loose as Deckard has the both legs in, and Voss is going to come out the back door and pick up a 2-point reversal. So Jared Voss goes up 4-0 over on mat number 3. 45 seconds left to go.
He's got a chicken wing on the right side.
Second period.
Tries to step out and scoop ahead with his leg like his older brother Jake used to do, and the chicken wing gets loosened up, so he throws that wrist across the back, see if he can get a farmer here.
Speaking of Jake, the Co-Hawks wrestling today up in La Crosse. I believe they split a couple duels that they wrestled earlier today. Over on the far, it's still 15 seconds left now in the second period. Jared Voss holding on to a 4-0 lead. Got a bar arm out on the left side, trying to work that out. 5 seconds left to go. And 2 seconds. And that'll do it for the first period. Second period, excuse me. In the middle match, still 0-0 between Cale Meyer and Jaden Payton. 50 seconds left to go in the second period of that one. As Mitchell Mangold waits on deck for that center mat, and he'll be taking on Brendan Lovestone of Decorah in the championship match. As Deckard chooses neutral to start the third period. There's Jared Voss in on a single leg, outside single to the right side. He's trying to come up and finish. He's going to cut across. Should be 2 as he climbs the body. And he picks up a 2-point takedown of Jared Voss with a 6-0 lead now with 1:40 left to go in that match.
Jared working a cross face left to right, trying to pop that elbow of Deckard forward so he can, looks like he might have that cross. He's working the high thigh ride now. He's got the lock above the knee. Like to see a little more closer to the hip, and he's just going to try to torch Deckard over, and we get a potentially dangerous call.
So, 1:19 left to go. Jared Voss with a 6-0 lead. Cale Meyer throws a chicken wing in on the right side of Jaden Payton with short time remaining in the second period. And he's going to pick up a 3-point near fall. So Cale Meyer will take a 3-0 lead into the third period. It'll be Meyer's choice. He'll go down to start the third. Jared Voss, they got to start the clock. They never started the clock over there.
Looks like someone's
They never started the clock over there after that potentially dangerous. And now they started. So 6-0 lead for Jared Voss. Out in the middle, Matt Kale Meyer with a 2-point reversal on Jaden Payton. So Meyer goes up 5-0 in that championship match at 145. As Voss, with a minute left to go here in period number 3, has a 6-0 lead in the third place match at 160.
Meyer right in a claw there, and Jaden Payton's able to knee slide and get up to his feet. And then Meyer with a return.
Now we're going to get stalling on Jared Voss.
That's the first time today.
That is the first
That's
time.
on me for bringing him up.
Yeah, you had to do it. I made it through the entire day with keeping all the Phillipses in line, and I messed it up on the Vosses at the end. 35 seconds left to go here. Jared Voss still with that 6-0 lead, doing a nice job. As you know, really Deckert's not doing a lot to come up over there, and so I was a little surprised that the stall call came on Jared Voss. As now Voss with a high thigh ride, he's going to turn that into a tilt and try to tilt Deckert over. 16 seconds left to go. And it looks like Jared Voss is going to finish in third place here today with a 6-0 win over Joe Deckert of Davenport Assumption. So the West Delaware sophomore finishing in third place today. His only loss coming to Theodore Fox from Central DeWitt. So J-Rod with a third place finish here today. As again, we mentioned earlier, the Hawks with the team title locked up, as there's just 13 seconds here in this championship at 145. A 1-point escape for Jaden Payton makes it 5-1. Meyer dives in on a single leg, and that'll do it. Cale Meyer is going to win that match by a final score of 5-1. So 5-1, Cale Meyer will be your West Delaware Bob Murphy Invitational champion.
You know, I think we're really fortunate to be able to watch both of those guys compete today. They're really entertaining all day.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one to watch.
We've got Mitchell Mangold coming up for his championship match at 152 pounds. He's taking on Brendan Lovestein, the senior from Decorah. Mangold's already out to a single leg here 5 seconds into the match, comes around behind and hits a lift and return, and that's 2 points, and he's going to let Lovestein go. So it's 2-1, 20 seconds into this thing.
Mangold with the lead. Again, Mangold, the senior for the Hawks, taking on Lovestein, the senior from Decorah. As a snap attempt by Mangold, now fighting for hand control. He's going to push into Lovestein a little bit. Now he's got a 2-on-1 on the right side of Lovestein. And now a high crotch attempt. Looked like he was going for that fireman's carry. But he's going to switch off and double off, and he catches Lovestein on his back. Mangold with a 2-point takedown. He's going to pick up 3 near fall. Did he get 3? Yes, he did. So Mangold goes up 7-1 here. Now he cuts Lovestein loose once again. 7-2 is our score. So 7-2 the score for Mitchell Mangold over Brendan Lovestein. There's a nice carry. There's a nice fireman's carry by Mitchell Mangold.
There's the 2-point takedown, and now we're counting back points for Mangold again for the second time here.
He's going to finish off with a half Nelson. Mangold could get the fall here once he settles in. He's going to go back towards the head. There's the fall. Mitchell Mangold, 127. The fall for Mangold, and he will be your 2018 Bob Murphy Invitational champion with a fall in 127. So Mitchell Mangold with a title here today. And 152 pounds is in the books. Kyle Cole of West Delaware JV finishing in 7th place today at 152 pounds. And now I believe we are waiting for Wyatt Volker to come up at 170 pounds. So we will take a short break and come back with Wyatt Volker coming up on deck. Jack Newhouse will be on deck on mat number 3, wrestling for 3rd place at 182 pounds. And it all comes your way next. You're listening to West Delaware Wrestling from the Bob Murphy Wrestling Invitational from KMCH Sports.
Our service and parts team at Victory Ford is dedicated to keeping your car in tip-top shape, and our sales department makes buying a car easy and hassle-free. Stop out to Victory Ford in Dyersville or online at victoryfordonline.com. Good luck, athletes and coaches.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
You expect big hits on the field, but not on the road. So when the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Put a little south in your mouth at Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester. You can't go wrong with any of their melt-in-your-mouth menu options. Dine in or call ahead for carry-out. Book them today to cater your next event. Rockin' 5K Barbecue Shack in Manchester.
This is Jamie Vaskey, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Back into the Bob Murphy Invitational. Jamie Vaskey, Sam Phillips back along with you as we have the third place match at 182 pounds. As it'll be Jack Newhouse from West Delaware taking on Andy Murphy from Decorah, as Newhouse was thrown in a lateral drop. Hip toss. That's right. That double under. He had the double underhook and hip toss in the semifinals against Brennan Broders of Muscatine. So Newhouse have picked up a fall over Clay Harland to get him into this third place match.
He's already out to a quick 2-0 lead. He had a nice arm drag into a body lock and then comes around for the 2-point takedown. So he's got a minute left here in the inside wrist on top.
So nice job there by Newhouse.
Looks like he's really getting a lot of pressure forward here as he digs that half on the right side. See if he hops out to the side and he had the shoulders turned for a brief second before the Decorah wrestler was able to get it back to his belly.
So 2-0 lead for Jack Newhouse over Andy Murphy. Championship match at 160, Justin McCunn from Red Oak with a 4-0 lead over Theodore Fox from Central DeWitt.
Jack tries that cross-wrist roll. We saw Cody Wanger break out earlier today and almost gets caught underneath, comes back up on top. No harm, no foul. 10 seconds left in the first period. Jack Newhouse leads 2-0 in his third place match today.
And I think he gets that bar arm across the back trying to run it quick as he checks the clock. 2 seconds left to go, first period, and Jack Newhouse will take a 2-0 lead into the second period. So good first period for Newhouse there. As it'll be Jack's choice to start the second. He will go down to start period number 2. Underway, Andy Murphy going to ride the left side of Newhouse. And coming up, the championship match at 160 pounds. Feature Wyatt Volker from West Delaware and Brad Cunningham from Dyke New Hartford. On deck on same mat as Jack Newhouse is Jordan Brees. Brees will wrestle for third place at 195 pounds. He'll take on Dalton Sell of Muscatine. As we get a stoppage over there for Newhouse, I believe someone's bleeding. Got blood time. Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like Newhouse's nose or lip is pointing at his face. They're going to go get him cleaned up.
As he does that, we will take a look again, just real quick, go through some of the team scores here. as West Delaware with a 280.5 points. They lead it. Second place is Davenport Assumption as they have 190.5 points. So the Hawks 90 points better than Davenport Assumption right now. The West Delaware JV holding a slight edge over Bent Community, 79-78 for 8th place here. As I believe we had a fall in that championship match. Justin McCunn with a fall over Theodore Fox, so that'll bring us up to 170 pounds. And that'll be Wyatt Volker from West Delaware. As Volker will be taking on Brad Cunningham from Dike New Hartford.
Second Dike New Hartford opponent for West Delaware here in the finals. We saw Evan Woods pick up the fall at 120 pounds. Cleaning up with Matt there on number 3.
Tell you what, it's hard to believe, and I think a lot of people are going to find that this year, that when you look at Wyatt Volker, they're going to say, this kid's only a freshman?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He looks like he's got the build of a senior.
And there he is already out to a quick 2-0 lead 10 seconds into this match. He's got Cunningham broken down on his belly, looking for a 2-on-1, now possibly looking to drive over that. See if he can get that inside wrist out and throw it on the back of Cunningham.
They got everything cleaned up over on mat number 3. Jack Newhouse with a 2-0 lead over Andy Murphy. As minute 42 left to go in the second period there. Newhouse up to his feet. Ball and chain tilt attempt coming here on the championship match for Wyatt Volker. He's going to go to chicken wing on the right side, and they go out of bounds. 1:09 left to go, first period. Newhouse still trying to come up to his feet against Andy Murphy, as Murphy doing a good job of riding Newhouse here. As Newhouse back up to his base, got to come up to his feet and get hand control as he's up on all fours. Now he comes to his feet, breaks the hands, tries to crawl away from Andy Murphy. Murphy's just going to hang on. They go out of bounds with 1:02 left to go in this second period. Again, Newhouse leading 2-0.
Volker riding tough here out on the championship mat at 170. Switches over to the right side and breaks Cunningham down. Hasn't been able to lock up a pinning combination yet, but Cunningham has not even been close to getting to his feet. And there he looks like he's going to try to sit. Volker pulls him back. They're in kind of a crab position. Volker has a 2-on-1. See if he can pull him back into a tilt here. And there looks like Cunningham's back to his base. Volker digging a chicken wing on the left side.
Newhouse trying to switch and comes up to his feet. Murphy grabs onto the right leg of Jack. And Newhouse leading 2-0. Now back to his feet. He breaks the leg. Got to break those grips of Andy Murphy, and he does. He picks up a 1-point escape, and Jack Newhouse picks up a 1-point escape and goes up 3-0 now.
And as that's going on, Wyatt Volker picks up 3 near fall at the end of the first period in his championship bout. He takes a 5-0 lead off of a nice chicken wing.
So nice job there by Volker. 5-0 as they go to the second period. Second period over with Newhouse and Murphy. Jack Newhouse with a 3-0 lead. It'll be Murphy's choice to start the third, and he's going to choose down to start period number 3. So Newhouse will come set.
Wyatt Volker working a hard crossface. He gets that far elbow of Cunningham. Cunningham brings his hips up. Wyatt Volker's going to walk around out front, try for a butcher, it looks like. And he's going to come back and adjust, and he decides to just let Cunningham go back to neutral.
Jack Newhouse is going to try to turn Andy Murphy here. He's already up 3-0. Murphy underneath. Newhouse going to grab that forearm across the backside of Murphy.
Nice double leg by Wyatt Volker here. Drove Cunningham all the way across our center mat here, and they go out of bounds 7-1 in favor of Volker with 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the second period.
And down there on the far side, it's going to be a 1-point escape for Andy Murphy. They'll make it 3-1 with 1:10 left to go.
Wyatt Volker with an intentional lead, so it's going to be 7-2. And he's working from neutral. See if he can get another double leg off here. collar tie from Cunningham, and Volker passes it off but can't snag an ankle as Cunningham hops away.
50 seconds left to go over there with Newhouse and Murphy. A 3-1 Jack Newhouse lead with 45 seconds left to go now.
Great sweep single by Wyatt Volker there. He's really showing a range of takedowns in this championship match.
As the freshman looks to take a title here, and I'd have to look back to see the last time West Delaware had a freshman win the Bob Murphy Invitational.
Especially at a weight this high.
Yeah, I was going to say, it might be a little guy.
Yeah.
As Newhouse, now 15 seconds left. Now Murphy's going to hit the gas pedal and try to go. As it's 3-1, Jack Newhouse with the lead.
Volker,
and he's going to pick up a 2-point takedown. He's going to win the match 5-1. Jack Newhouse will finish in third place here today with a 5-1 win over Andy Murphy of Decorah.
So Wyatt Volker locked up a little drive cradle for 2 points there before Cunningham could roll out of it. So he takes an 11-2 lead into the third period. It's going to be Volker's choice, and he chooses down. We've got Jordan Brees coming to the mat over there at 195. He will be wrestling for third place against Sell from Muscatine. Volker's up to his feet right off the whistle.
Dalton Sell, one of 2 state qualifiers for Muscatine last year. The other one was their 220-pounder, I believe it was, Shane Matthias, as Brees underway over there on mat number 3.
Volker picks up a reversal and then opts to let Cunningham go. See if he can get another takedown here. And right in on the shot, there it is. 2-point takedowns. It's going to be 15-3 as they go out of bounds. Minute 25 left. Wyatt Volker, another intentional release. He's working for the tech ball here. He's got a 12-point lead. 2 more takedowns ought to do it.
As 2-point takedown on the far side by Dalton Sell on Jordan Brees. There's a minute 20 left to go in that match over there. And Brees trailing 2-0. And now Sell has Brees just kind of rolled him over and stacked him up. Brees is in trouble. He's on his back. Jordan Brees caught in a butcher now is what Sell switched off to. So Jordan Brees on his back, trying to fight off here is a kind of a reverse half over there for Dalton Sell. Brees still fighting off of his back. Sell is going to lose the grip of Jordan Brees. He's going to come around and cover. It'll be a 3-point near fall. Jordan Brees quickly down 5-0 in the third place match at 195 pounds.
And while that went on, Wyatt Volker picked up 2 quick takedowns to get a 21-6-point technical fall, 15-point margin of victory, and he is your Bob Murphy Invitational champion at 170 pounds as a freshman.
It's a big weight for a 170-pounder. Is on his, today he wrestled a couple sophomores, and of course Cunningham, the senior, and I think, at 170 pounds as a freshman, you're not going to wrestle too many other freshmen, as Volker did a great job there. So back to Jordan Brees now, as he's trailing 5-0 with 5 seconds left to go in the first period of that one. As it comes to an end, Brees trails 5-0.
This 195-pound bracket, we've talked about it today, but it has to be the deepest bracket of the tournament, I'd say.
Absolutely. 3 ranked wrestlers, and we'll see 2 of them in the championship match with Julian Broderson, ranked number 1 in the state, Thomas Bentley of Red Oak, ranked number 3. Of course, for us, we've got Jordan Brees wrestling now. We'll have Ben Petlin at 220 pounds, as he will be in the hole. Then Carson Petlin at heavyweight wrestling in the championship. So once we get done with Brees and Ben Petlin, we'll have a little bit of a break as the, they might switch the championship
Yeah, I'm
match.
not sure if they'll keep championship matches in the middle. These other mats finish up, and they could go ahead and assist official on another mat. We see Brees pick up 1-point escape. Excuse me, that was Sell picking up the 1-point escape. So Jordan Brees finds him down 6 points here in the second period, a minute and 15 seconds left. against Dalton Sell from Muscatine in the third place match.
And I think one of the things that we haven't really seen yet today is we haven't seen that explosiveness of Jordan Brees. You know, we've seen him in the last season especially. We saw, I think we did see it maybe once on maybe Thursday night or here today, that explosive blast double.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That was the bread and butter of Jordan Brees last season when we saw him wrestle at his best. So hopefully he can set that up.
As we talked about how Jack Newhouse was pinned by Brennan Broders. He just won the title with a fall over Logan Pitts of Central DeWitt. So Broders from Muscatine with a fall, and he will be your Bob Murphy Invitational champion. There's Brees with a 2-point takedown, so he cuts that lead to 6-2 now. A lot of work to do yet for Jordan Brees. 31 seconds left to go in the third period. As Brees working on top now. First time he's been on top here in this match. I guess he got an escape to start. Sell got that escape to start the period. Now we're going to get a stalemate. Or, excuse me, more blood time. So Dalton Sell will go to the blood corner.
And here we've got that big 195-pound final with Broderson from Davenport Assumption and Bentley from Red Oak, number 1 versus number 3 in Class 2A. Broderson, the top-ranked wrestler.
Yeah, they look like a couple top, highly ranked 195-pounders out there.
You're absolutely right.
As while Dalton Sell gets cleaned up in the blood corner, let's take a short timeout. We'll come back with the rest of that Jordan Brees-Dalton Sell match right after this. You're listening to Bob Murphy Invitational coverage from KMCH Sports.
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
And welcome back in, along with in-studio producer Ashley Vick, Jamie Vasky, Sam Phillips, with you here from the Seedorf Gymnasium. As Jordan Brees and Dalton Sell back to action.
Brees has cut. At one point, Sell had a 6-point lead in this match. Brees has cut that to 4 points as it's 6-2. Nice breakdown there by Jordan Brees. He's working a crossface from right to left. 8 seconds left in this period.
So 6-2, and a little flurry there at the end of the period. No points scored, so it'll be 6-2. It'll be Brees' choice going into the third. See what the Hawks do, and both coaches say go both up. He got that takedown in the second period to cut this lead to 6-2. So see if we can see that explosive double leg here again for Jordan Brees. As he's in on a single leg, he's got it lifted. He's going to try to dump. He's going to.
There's nice double. Oh, wow.
He had him doubled, and Dalton Sell rolled through and caught Brees on his back. Jordan Brees is going to lose by fall in 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Great move by Brees, but Dalton Sell caught him, rolled through it. And that was a situation where he, not in control going to the mat. And Dalton Sell was able to roll through and pin Jordan Brees. As now we will wait for the Petlins. There you go. That's easy. Ben and Carson. We'll wait for them as their matches will be up here just shortly. So we'll take a short timeout and come back with those matches, and then we'll wrap up the 2018 Bob Murphy Invitational. Right after this, you're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
High-Tech Communications is your local service provider for telephone systems, fire detection, audio, video, security and surveillance systems, wiring, and more. High-Tech has decades of experience in the industry. Contact High-Tech at 563-927-4936. Online at hightechcommunications.us. High-Tech Communications, changing your world with technology.
West Bend's home and highway policy provides you with one policy, one bill, one deductible, and one agent, all with no hassle and a portion of your annual premium back in cash if you don't have a claim. To find out more, contact your local West Bend agent, Eric Smith, at Parrott Insurance in Manchester at 927-2791.
Are you looking for great food and a unique atmosphere? Then make Okoboji Grill your next lunch or dinner destination, or enjoy 2-for-1 happy hour every Monday through Thursday from 4 until 6 p.m. That's Okoboji Grill, 1749 Golf Course Boulevard in Independence. Okoboji Grill, where good friends meet.
Whether a door needs replaced or building a new home, let S&R Construction of Masonville take care of you. S&R Construction is the expert in home improvement projects, gutters, siding, garages, remodeling, new home construction, and more. Call Steve Petland today at 319-361-0638 for a free quote.
Are you an athlete or physically active in your free time? Even active people can have muscle tightness and joint pain or even experience the occasional injury. Regional Medical Center physical therapy treatment and prescribed exercises can help you recover faster, reduce injury, and build strength and stability. Call RMC Therapy Services today so you can get back into action as quick as possible. 563-927-7322.
Bolichek's Landing, downtown Delhi. Open 7 days a week. Friday night buffet, Saturday night prime rib, and enjoy breakfast every Sunday from 9 to noon. Bolichek's proudly supports all area athletes and coaches.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Points.
Hey KMCH listeners, GMB is proud to support our area athletes and help bring the sport to you. The GMB Bank team reminds you whatever your financial goals, we're here to help you reach them. Stop by our Manchester location or visit us online at gnbbank.com. Member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Lynn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as great incentives at taukemotors.com. If you are looking for a new pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Hurry down to Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester today. Enjoy the best margarita around on their patio facing the Whitewater Park. Rio Blanco features daily specials and a kids menu too. There's something for everyone at Rio Blanco Mexican Restaurant in Manchester.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
No one can win a game by themselves. At F&M Bank, our team works together to achieve the ultimate goal, exceeding client expectations. F&M Bank is a proud supporter of all local sports teams. F&M Bank, the right choice in Manchester, Cedar Rapids, Anamosa, and Monticello. Member FDIC.
Just like you take pride in your vehicle, we take pride in the service work we provide. This is John from Georgian Auto in Manchester. Whether it's routine maintenance or major repairs, we'll take care of your car and get it back on the road. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is our complete focus.
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Manchester, I'm looking out for what matters to you. Even when nothing's wrong, this is Tad Mormon, agent. Call me at 563-927-5677. 888-3586, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance, Tad Norman Agent, 106 East Main Street, Manchester.
Contact me, Chad Frazier, at BC Land Services in Earlville for all your maintenance projects such as tree removal and trimming, small dirt work projects, lawn seeding, and more. BC Land Services is fully insured and licensed. Contact me at 563-590-8074 or on Facebook. And best of luck to all area athletes and coaches.
This is Sarah from It's So Me Boutique in downtown Dyersville, inviting you to stop in, look around, and let us assist you in finding the perfect outfit for any occasion. We offer fashion-forward trends for women, including plus sizes, baby clothes, shoes, and fun accessories to complete any look. It's So Me Boutique in the heart of downtown Dyersville. And check out our Facebook page.
Edgewood Feed Mill Construction is a general contractor and will assist you with the construction of your livestock facility start to finish. For more information on Edgewood Feed Mill Construction, contact Steve Harris at 563-920-7835.
Hello, this is Fred Smock from Dunlap Motors in Independence. We are proud to support local school programs. So if you are looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or certified used car or truck, or just want to stop and say hi, stop in. That's Dunlap Motors in downtown Independence.
Clayton Drug supports all the area athletes and coaches on a successful season. Stop in and visit with one of their pharmacists today and be sure to check out their large selection of home decor and gift items. Clayton Drug in Strawberry Point, a local pharmacy you can trust.
For the best selection of Chevy, Buick, and GMCs in the area, see Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester. We offer straightforward pricing and carry a low overhead, so we can pass those savings on to you. We also take care of you after the sale and offer a state-of-the-art service department with ASE trained technicians. For a full list of our inventory, visit us on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you.
Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa, located at 225 West Main Street in Manchester and 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton.
This is Phil from Gateway Appliance. We service most major brands of appliances, and we are Manchester's exclusive KitchenAid, Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Stop in and see us today in the Big Blue Building on West Main in Manchester, or call 563-927-3200.
Delhi Lumber has products for every home and every budget. Delhi Lumber carries Midland doors, which are one of the best values around. You can see Midland doors today or call Delhi Lumber at 563-922-2404 for more information. Your Midland overhead door dealer, Delhi Lumber. Big town quality with small town service.
Back in here to Seedorf Gymnasium as Ben Pentland takes the mat for West Delaware here, wrestling for 5th place at 220 pounds. As he taking on, from Muscatine, taking on Shane Mathias. I believe we saw Cody Wenger wrestle Shane Mathias. We did.
Yep, in that last match.
It was 7-1, Mathias winning that match over Cody Wenger. We'll see how Ben Pentland, the junior for West Delaware, does against Mathias here. Has a couple matches, 3 matches left to go. This match here with Pentland and Mathias, the 220-pound championship, as Mathias picks up a 2-point takedown on Pentland. Minute 9 left to go here in the first period. As our championship match is Cameron Stevenson taking on Seth Adrian from Davenport Assumption. Stevenson from Grinnell and Adrian from Assumption. And then we'll have our championship at heavyweight featuring Carson Pentland of West Delaware and Toge Desai from Muscatine. As Ben Pentland finds himself, nearly went to his back there. 45 seconds left to go here in the first period. A 2-0 lead for Shane Mathias.
Matthias riding the right side, really just kind of hooking the ankle as Ben Petlin builds his base. There he pushes back, nearly got to a sit-out position and got his hips away, but couldn't quite do it. Now Matthias has his hips over Ben Petlin's hips are kind of perpendicular to the mat, and now he bellies down. Now he can work on building a base, and there he is.
18 seconds left to go here in this first period. Again, another nicely run tournament by the West Delaware, as Matt Weiss, Athletic Activities Director here at West Delaware.
Ben Petlin picks up a nice escape with short time in that period and then drops in on a single leg and gets to the leg, but doesn't have time to finish. Good way to end the period there by Ben Petlin.
Of course, always a lot goes into these tournaments, and always when you get the same people back every year doing a lot of the work, and there's continuity. There's that continuity here. It starts with the table workers. Of course, your mom kind of passing on the reins of track wrestling as she was in the seating meeting getting that going. Jenny Voss, Sarah Maurer, and Jesse Hoffman working the head table over there today. And, of course, Milt Kramer running the PA, and just all the table workers that keep coming back as Petlin finds himself in trouble here. It's 2-1. He's down to start the period. He finds himself on his back. He's going to give up a 3-point near fall, and he could give up the fall here. As settling in now is Shane Matthias. As Petlin doing a nice job of fighting off his back, working side to side. Matthias trying to settle in.
And not going to be saved by the bell here. He's got to find a way to get free. He's doing a good job of rolling from shoulder to shoulder as there Matthias settles in a little bit more. Ben Petlin doing a good job of using his feet. Some wrestlers forget to do that while they're fighting off their back.
As Matthias trying to get chest to chest. Petlin, like you said, doing a good job fighting. 50 seconds left. As now he's going to the head. He's going to circle out. And Ben Petlin might, just kind of looking at things here, he might, Matthias starting to tighten up things a little bit. There's the fall. And 3 minutes and 24 seconds as Shane Matthias gets the fall for Muscatine. So Ben Petlin will finish in 6th place here today. And Sam, if I think we're ready. If you want to do a recap of how our West Delaware wrestlers did here today, and then when Carson Petlin gets done, we can kind of get on our way here on this Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, sounds good, Jamie. At 106 today, we had Blake Engel representing the varsity team, reaching the finals where he fell to the number 1 ranked Diamond from DeWitt. So a runner-up finish for Blake Engel in his first Bob Murphy Invitational. Also at 106 pounds for West Delaware JV, we had Tiger Vasky taking 5th place with a nice 16-1 tech fall in that final match. At 113 pounds, it was Luke Farmer taking 4th place. Lost a couple heartbreakers today, and that was our only entrant at 113 pounds. Your champion there was Gosling from Grinnell. At 120 pounds, your champion from West Delaware was Evan Woods, who won by fall in the finals over Ort from Dyke Hartford. At 126 pounds, Stavely Mowry had an amazing finals match, but came up just short, losing 5-2 in the tiebreaker overtime. For West Delaware JV, Riley Dolan finished on a positive note with a pin in his 5th place match. At 132 pounds, it was Ryan Phillips taking the 4-2 victory over Jacob Felderman from Davenport Assumption in the finals. So a championship finish for Phillips there for West Delaware. For West Delaware JV, it was Connor Funk coming in 8th place. At 138 pounds, we had Mason Gillahan taking 3rd place with a pin to end the day for West Delaware. For West Delaware JV, it was an 8th place finish out of Casey Geyer.
And the championship at 220 is over. We'll get back to that as Carson Petlin up at heavyweight here in the championship match. As, of course, wrestling in the championship here today. As taking on Toge Dessa. Dessa, another sophomore in the heavyweight finals, as is Carson Petlin. And they go out of bounds in a body lock situation near the hardwood.
The referee's going to put an end to that real quick.
As minute and a half left to go here in this first period. As I say, both wrestlers getting a quick talk from our official. As they're back to action here, a lot of pushing and shoving. Nice little duck under there, a little slide by Petland.
Yeah, it looked like he almost got around Dessa, but then Dessa did a great job of squaring up, and out of bounds we go again.
Yeah, nice job by Petland. And that's what you like to see, those quick moves by Carson Petland. As we come back to the center of the mat, 1:15 left to go here in this first period. 2-on-1 on the right side of Dessa by Petland. As, again, just a lot of hand fighting between these two early on. As Petland with a collar tie on the right side of Dessa. As they go back to the center of the mat. 50 seconds left to go. Our two officials, Eric Olson and Greg Becker. And great job by our officials today. And you mentioned something off the air. Great job to our training staff over there. Is Jason Putz from Physical Therapy Solutions here in Manchester. That blood corner was very busy here today. You mentioned off the air. Kind of unusually busy blood time today in this tournament. As Petland and Dessa go off the edge of the mat, you heard the roar, which was right after the thud as they went off the edge of the mat, nearly into the scores table.
There, Petland nearly gets another slide by, gives the cheerleaders a scare, and they walk back to the middle, get a fresh start in the center.
That young man over there sitting in front of that scores table,
a brave man,
has to be on the lookout. As 7 seconds left to go in this first period, and it looks like we're going to have a scoreless first between Carson Petland and Toga Dessa. West Delaware leading by 88 points here going into this final match. Davenport Assumption second with 200, West Delaware with 288. And West Delaware JV will finish in 9th place as Met Community came in and got a win in there, and they have 80 points. West Delaware JV has 79, and quickly to his feet is Petland. And I think
we got a locked hands call. The assistant referee caught it.
Yep, that's why they have those two officials out there. We've got locked hands trying to come around and
get continuation. There's a 2-point reversal on the edge of the mat.
2-point reversal for Petland. He goes up 3-0 with the locked hands. So technical violation, 1 point for Petland, 3-0 here with minute 37 left in this second period. He just kind of got Dessa off down on his hip, and he was able to come around and pick up the reversal on the edge of the mat. So Dessa's down here, 3-0, minute 37 to go. Nice breakdown by Petland, and I think this might be a situation if Petland can keep him flat on the mat. It might be good night for...
Yeah, just like we saw in the semifinal match, where he was able to get on top and get the fall. Dessa comes. Petland riding on the left side with an ankle, tries a chop. Goes to double thigh pry, see if he can break Dessa down. Our official down looking for locked hands, but it's not there.
A half Nelson by Carson Petland, and he flattens Dessa back to the mat. Minute 1 left to go here in this second period. Go back to that power half as we saw him just about turning Dessa over, or else that butcher. As Dessa flat out on the mat, and he's going to go the crossface, and we're going to get a stalemate. And I think if Carson Petland can keep his wind here, I think he'll be all right, as Dessa's starting to labor a little bit here.
Yeah, you can see Dessa starts with his head down now on these restarts. Fatigue's starting to become a factor.
As Petland's going to ride the left side, Dessa crawling forward, Petland trying to break him down. As 35 seconds left to go here in this second period, Carson Petland, with a 3-0 lead. As half Nelson, here it comes. He's going to turn Dessa to his back.
He's got him in trouble.
He's flat. There's the fall. Carson Petlin, in 3 minutes and 43 seconds, is going to win the Bob Murphy Invitational at heavyweight. What a match there. You could see it. It was just a matter of time with Debs. Like we said, he was laboring. He was getting a little tired. And he wins the title with a fall in 43-43.
Yeah, great match for Carson Petlin there to end the day for the West Delaware Hawks. So back to our recap, West Delaware had a fantastic showing at 145 pounds with an all-West Delaware final. Cale Meyer was the victor by a score of 5-1 over Jaden Payton in that one. At 152, it was Mitchell Mangold. Bonus points in all his matches today, pinning his opponent in the finals. And then it was Kyle Cole coming back with a pin in the 7th place match. At 160 pounds, it was Jared Voss taking 3rd place for the Hawks with a 6-0 victory over Deckert from Davenport Assumption. Your champion there was McCunn from Red Oak. At 170 pounds, the freshman from West Delaware wins with 2 falls and a very impressive 21-6 technical fall in the finals. Outstanding showing by the freshman at 170 pounds. At 182 pounds, it was Jack Newhouse coming in here and taking 3rd place with a 5-1 victory over Murphy from Decorah. Broders from Muscatine was your champion. At 195 pounds, it was Jordan Brees taking 4th place, losing his 3rd place match to Sell from Muscatine. Your champion was Broderson from Davenport Assumption over Bentley from Red Oak. West Delaware also had Kieran Monahan taking the pin in the 7th place match. At 220 pounds, we had Ben Petlin falling in his 5th place match, so he took 6th. We also had Cody Wanger for West Delaware JV taking 7th today with a fall in that final match for Cody. And you just heard it here, folks. Carson Petlin with the pin in the 2nd period to put himself on top of the podium at heavyweight for your West Delaware Hawks.
And final team scores, the Hawks are going to win this tournament. Running away with it were the Hawks today, as West Delaware finished with 294 points. That pin by Petlin gave them a 94-point win over Den, as Assumption finished in 2nd with 200 points. 3rd place was Decorah, 159 points. 4th place was Muscatine with 149. 5th place, was Grinnell with 144. Red Oak was 6th with 140. Central DeWitt finished 7th with 134.5 points. 8th place was Benton Community with 80. West Delaware JV finished 9th with 79 points. 10th was Fairfield with 49 points. And 11th place was Dayton Hartford with 48 points. So, Sam, a pretty impressive day for the Hawks. Not just the varsity team that won it, but the JV team. You know, those kids went out. They knew they were going up against some good wrestlers, and they came out. They didn't care. They came out and won some big matches today. You know, you talked about 145 pounds with Jaden Payton getting into the finals with that and taking on his teammate Cale Meyer at 145. I think... I'm pretty certain everybody from West Delaware plays today, whether it be JV or varsity. So a really good day for the Hawks as an entire team.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Great competitive fire from both teams. You saw the JV taking 9th place and the varsity winning it in a landslide.
Absolutely. As they're doing the awards presentations now, as of course, the Hawks with some great finishers here today. So, again, that's going to wrap it up for us here. Next week, I believe we have Solon here coming to Manchester for a dual meet, as West Delaware will be hosting Solon in a dual meet. We'll pull up the schedule here.
Southwind on Saturday next week.
Yep, next Saturday they'll be at the... try to get it. There we go. We can get it pulled up here. As Tuesday night, we'll have West Delaware girls basketball at Clear Creek, Amana, starting at 7:30 with John Swisher and Bill Logan. Thursday night, Roger and I will be right here in the Seedorf Gymnasium with a 7 o'clock around 7 o'clock with the West Delaware hosting Solon. Then next Friday, West Delaware boys basketball at Center Point Urbana with John and Bill. Then Saturday, we'll be at South Winneshiek, as Sam just mentioned. Live coverage all day will be on KMCH.com in the morning. And then, of course, we'll take the air for the semifinals and the finals as that coverage starts at 10 o'clock next Saturday morning. And, of course, Hawkeye basketball comes your way, I believe, Monday night as the Iowa men's basketball team. You'll hear that game right here on KMCH as well. So I want to thank you for tuning in, listening today. I want to thank the sponsors of West Delaware Wrestling here on KMCH. Of course, without them, this broadcast would not be possible. So we encourage you this holiday season to please get out there and shop locally. Of course, next Thursday is the holiday window walk that will get out there and support those local businesses for the window walk next Thursday night. And then, of course, this holiday season, just get out there and support our local economy and shop locally. I want to thank Ashley Vick for coming in and running the board for us all day today. Great job, Ashley. I know it's not always exciting when you're sitting at the station all day, so we certainly appreciate her hanging in there with us. Sam, I want to thank you for joining me, as Roger will be back next Thursday, hopefully for the season, as I appreciate you joining me all day today. Great job by you, and always appreciate your insight, and I'm sure we'll probably have you back. I think we always kind of plan on having you for the WAMAC tournament especially, and we look forward to seeing you throughout the year as well.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Look forward to listening to you and Roger next week.
All right, that was Sam Phillips, and that's going to do it for us here from the Seedorf Gymnasium, as you've been listening to West Delaware Wrestling, as the Hawks today winning the Bob Murphy Invitational, as you've been listening to West Delaware Wrestling right here on Eastern Iowa Sports Station, Mix 94.7 KMCH.